I've made another innovation or two on this Franken Banjoline. Frankenstein, meaning that we're putting it together from all kinds of parts. And I've got a couple of innovations I think you'll find interesting, and I have got to be even more creative because I have not found a set of tuning keys that I'm happy with for this. This must have been some kind of unique tuning system that was on here. So we're not going to be able to come up with that. I have looked online, can't find anything. So stay tuned to see what I decide to do about this whole mess up here. Hello my friends, Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works Workshop. Today is August 16th and it's Tuesday. We'll be playing this evening at Dickey's Barbecue in Rolla, Missouri. And we've got some guests staying at the rental retreat that just came in last night, and I believe they're from up north. I haven't checked where they're from yet, but I believe they're from somewhere like Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, somewhere up that way. Northerners! Anyway, they're here and they'll probably go to the barbecue pit jam this evening. I mentioned in the intro that I've done some more innovating on this, and I had a choice of several tail pieces. I elected this one because it was the most ornate, and I also had to come up with a creative way to hook it up. And I think I was pretty creative there. I got myself a piece of small rod, about roughly 1/8 inch rod, and bent a hook on it and went through that bottom hole. You know, it sticks through that hole far enough that it won't come out. And I threaded it and I put a regular little banjo tightener on it right there and pulled it down tight, and it's very snug and very solid. So I think it's going to be the perfect tailpiece for it. It is an 8-string tailpiece. The part that's on the inside here is steel. This was actually a 2-piece tailpiece, which I riveted together right there because the 2 pieces on this banjo just didn't work very well. It was intended to be screwed down. Well, I can't screw it down on a banjo. So anyway, I think I came up with some creative ways to hold it there, and it's really solid and everything's going to work there. So I still have to make a bridge, but more importantly, I've got to find some tuning keys that are going to work on this thing. I really thought I had an old set of tuning keys that was going to work for this, but I have searched the shop upside down, sideways, every which way, and I cannot find them anywhere. At least none that fit without some kind of problem. These are the best things I've come up with so far, and they're not perfect. They've got a more modern, newer look, but they don't fit the hole. I mean, that's just the bottom line. They're very stiff and they won't go through the hole. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my drill jig that I made, and because they do fit the holes on this. So in other words, if I, stick it on here, no problem at all. They go right in perfectly. So I'm taking this drill jig and I'm overlaying the holes. And I can see that the holes almost line up, they just don't. So what I'm trying to do is split the difference, and I'm going to take this drill jig and clamp it on here really tight, and then drill one side of this with the drill press, and just take my time really slowly to try to move the holes where they need to be. Then I'm going to realign it for the other side and do the other side. And hopefully these will fit, and without making a mess out of this wonderful peg head. Yeah, it's a risk. I got to be honest with you, it's a risk. But I don't really have too many other choices. I've looked online. There's nothing that matches this post spacing. There's nothing. And yeah. Anyway, there you go. So that's what I'm doing. I hope it works. Wish me well. And if you're in the area this evening, stop by Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Rolla, Missouri around 6 o'clock, and we'll have a nice jam session up there with the band. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.